Does your mind ever feel like a poisoned well? A place where the same anxious thoughts just circle back, again and again, wrecking your inner peace. It feels like you're trapped in a toxic loop you just can't escape. You're drained, distracted, and totally disconnected from the present moment, as if you're living inside a storm of your own making. Overthinking has become the silent killer of your calm. But what if I told you there's a powerful antidote? A forgotten Stoic principle, time-tested by emperors and philosophers, designed to detoxify your mind and bring back a real sense of tranquility. We're not just going to talk about it. We're going to uncover that principle and give you the exact steps to apply it, starting today, so you can finally break free. Before we can find the cure, we have to understand the poison. What we call overthinking isn't just deep thought. It's a destructive cycle where useless worries and negative feelings just feed each other. It's when your mind stops being a tool you use and becomes a cage you live in. The ancient Stoics knew all about this state, calling it a failure of rational judgment. It's what happens when your unchecked thoughts become your master, turning your inner world from a sanctuary into a storm. This thought storm is a mix of two toxic ingredients. First, there's rumination. That's when you replay past mistakes, insults, and regrets over and over, as if staring at a wound will somehow make it heal. Second, there's anxious forecasting, the habit of projecting catastrophic, what-if scenarios into the future. What if I fail? What if they don't like me? What if it all goes wrong? The philosopher Seneca once wrote that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. That is the absolute core of the poisoned mind. Nothing has actually happened, but your body and emotions react as if it has. Your heart races, your mood plummets, and your energy just vanishes. The poison works by convincing you that these imagined disasters aren't just possible, but practically guaranteed. It steals your joy, paralyzes your ability to act, and cuts you off from the only place where life actually happens, right here, right now. This isn't living. It's being haunted by ghosts of the past and future. The cost is huge: lost peace, stolen happiness, and that constant feeling of being overwhelmed. But the Stoics knew that this state, no matter how painful, isn't permanent. They knew there was a way out. The antidote to a mind poisoned by overthinking isn't some complicated secret. It's a simple, yet profound, principle that's been the bedrock of Stoic philosophy for over 2,000 years, the dichotomy of control. The great Stoic teacher Epictetus laid it out perfectly. Some things are in our control and others not. He said the things in our control are our opinions, desires, and our own actions. The things not in our control are our body, property, reputation, basically, everything that isn't our own action. This might sound simple, but it is the master key to unlocking mental freedom. The Stoics believed that most of our suffering, our anxiety, our anger, our obsessive thinking, comes from one fundamental mistake. We desperately try to control things that are, and always will be, outside of our control. You can't control what someone thinks of you. You can't change a mistake you made yesterday. You can't guarantee a future outcome. Overthinking is just your mind spinning its wheels, furiously trying to manage the unmanageable. The real, forgotten principle isn't just knowing this rule, but turning it into a living practice, a way to actively cleanse your mind. The cure isn't about never having a negative thought. It's about having a system to deal with it the moment it shows up. The Stoics taught that our feelings don't come from events themselves, but from our judgments about them. As Epictetus put it, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. Overthinking is just the habit of slapping faulty, catastrophic judgments on everything, on a loop. By mastering the dichotomy of control, you learn to stop this. You detoxify your mind by focusing your energy only on what is yours to command: your thoughts, your judgments, and your actions in this very moment. Understanding the principle is the first step. Applying it is the cure. Here is the 4-step Stoic process for cleansing a mind poisoned by overthinking. Step 1. The sacred pause. Observe without judgment. The second you feel that spiral begin, that familiar knot in your stomach, that first wave of a worry you've had 1,000 times, your first and most important move is to do nothing. Just pause. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. This isn't about pushing the thought away, it's about creating a tiny bit of space between the trigger and your usual reaction. In that space, you change your role. You're no longer a participant in the storm. You are the sky watching the storm pass. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to see thoughts as just thoughts, passing, often irrational clouds that drift through your awareness. They are not you, and they are not always true. When an anxious thought pops up, like, "I'm going to bomb this presentation," just observe it. Tell yourself, there's a thought about failing. You're not arguing with it. You're not agreeing with it. You are simply noticing it's there. This simple act of observation is incredibly powerful. It stops the spiral before it can pick up speed. You become a witness to the mind's noise instead of a victim of it. You realize thoughts are just visitors. You don't have to serve them tea. Step 2. The honest confession. Name your poison. Once you've paused and created some distance, the next step is to give the feeling a name. The Stoics were big believers in being brutally honest with yourself. This practice shrinks the power of an overwhelming emotion. Instead of being swallowed by a vague, huge feeling of anxiety, you define it. Say it, either out loud or in your head. This is anger, because I'm overthinking the comment someone made. Or, this is fear, fueled by my imagination creating worst-case scenarios about money. By naming the emotion and where it's coming from, you externalize it. You take it from being a part of you to being an object you can look at. This honest confession stops the feeling from growing in the dark. Just like a doctor has to diagnose an illness before treating it, you have to identify your mental poison before you can neutralize it. It's no longer an all-consuming fog of dread. It's just anger. It's just fear. And once it has a name, it's no longer a faceless monster. It's something finite, something understandable, and therefore, something manageable. If you're finding this mental detox valuable, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. We share ancient wisdom for modern problems every single week, and you won't want to miss what's next. Step 3. The physical interruption. Reset your body and mind. A poisoned mind creates a tense body, and a tense body keeps the mind poisoned. Overthinking isn't just in your head, it's a physical state. Your shoulders slump, your jaw clenches, your breathing gets shallow. To break the mental loop, you have to break the physical one first. The Stoics weren't just armchair philosophers, they knew there was a deep connection between physical discipline and mental clarity. So, when you're stuck in a thought storm, interrupt it with movement. Stand up. Walk across the room. Do 10 push-ups. Step outside and feel the sun or wind on your face for just 60 seconds. A really powerful technique is to deliberately change your posture. If you're feeling defeated, you're probably slumped over. Force yourself to stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, and lift your chin. Hold that for 1 minute. It's almost impossible to feel hopelessly anxious when your body is in a position of confidence. This physical reset sends a strong signal back to your brain, disrupting the feedback loop of negativity and clearing the mental static. Step 4. The rational replacement counter with a better thought. You've paused, you've named the poison, and you've reset your body. Now it's time for the final, active step of the cure. Replacing the toxic thought with a rational one, grounded in the dichotomy of control. Look at the thought you identified back in step 2 and ask yourself the ultimate Stoic question. Is this, or any part of this, actually within my control? If you're stewing over a past mistake, the answer is no, the past is out of your hands. The rational replacement is, the past is done. What is in my control are the lessons I take from it and what I do now. If you're anxious about what someone thinks of you, the answer is no, their opinion is theirs. The rational replacement is, I can't control their perception, but I can control my own character. I'll focus on acting with integrity. If you're worried about how something will turn out, the answer is no, you never fully control the outcome. The rational replacement is, I can't control the result, but I can control my effort and my preparation. I'll do my best, and I'll be ready to accept the outcome, whatever it is. Marcus Aurelius wrote that a good life is built action by action. This final step is all about shifting your focus from the poison of uncontrollable worries to the antidote of productive, present moment action. You swap a thought that drains you for a thought that empowers you. Your mind does not have to be a poisoned well. That cycle of overthinking, anxiety, and negativity isn't a life sentence. It's a habit. And like any habit, it can be broken and replaced with a much better one. The Stoic cure is really a practice of mental hygiene. It's a 4-step ritual you can do anytime, anywhere, to cleanse your mind, the sacred pause, to create space. The honest confession, to name the enemy. The physical interruption, to break the cycle. And the rational replacement, to take back your power. Remember, this isn't about reaching some perfect state where you never have a bad thought. It's about building the resilience to make sure those thoughts don't have power over you anymore. You have the tools. You can stop being a prisoner in your own mind. Think of your mind as a garden, not a battlefield. You are the gardener. With these principles, you can start pulling the weeds of overthinking and grow a lasting sense of inner peace. Share this video with someone who might need to hear this. And leave a comment below telling us which of the 4 steps you're going to try first. Go take back your peace, starting now.